And there was outrage on the steps of the state capitol in Harrisburg today. Dozens from across the mid-state rallied in support of Palestine. This as aid begins to trickle into Gaza. Sarah Wilson reports.
Emotions were high. There were rallying cries to free the Palestinian people and end the Israeli airstrikes. The protesters telling me this is not a Jewish or Muslim issue. It's a humanitarian one.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza!
Calls for peace outside the state capitol.
Innocent lives being taken. Everyone should stand against that.
As the war between Israel and Hamas enters its third week.
I feel as helpless as all of you standing here.
Dozens rallied in support of the Palestinian people, many of whom are bearing the brunt of Israeli airstrikes, which were launched after attacks from Hamas. Since the war began, Israel says over 1,300 civilians in the country have died. According to the Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza, over 4,300 Palestinians have also been killed.
Gaza is just being decimated.
Protesters demanding a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas and calling on more aid for Gazans.
Because 20 trucks is not enough for 2 million people whose water, electricity, food, internet, basic human necessities has been cut off.
It's very difficult.
Imtiaz Zarab fled Gaza in 2014 during Israel's third war against Hamas. She came here alone and terrified and still has family and friends back home.
I lost one of my cousin, and another one, he lost his 2 kids and 12 members of his family.
She's desperate to get in touch with loved ones.
I try to call them, but it's very hard. They don't have electricity, they don't have internet.
For her and so many others, the war isn't about taking sides.
This is the issue is for every human being.
It's about innocent civilians suffering.
This is about humanity. You either stand with humanity or you don't. It's that simple.
This was the second pro-Palestinian rally outside the state capitol. There was one last week that ended in chaos. A man allegedly pulled up to protesters in his car, yelled racial slurs, and pointed a gun at them. He was later arrested. Police this time not taking any chances. There were multiple officers outside the capitol. In the studio, Sarah Wilson, ABC 27 News.